What's up, gamers? PlayStation has dropped a 10-minute gameplay trailer for Forspoken. So let's check it out. This is one of my most anticipated PS5 titles at this time. Yeah, so once again, you know, as I kind of theorized, we're gonna have like different types of elements here. And it's really cool to see like this water that's available, as well as, you know, we're seeing like what looks like lava and just gorgeous looking effects for all of these various magic powers. But yeah, even look at her hands, at how it's being cast both from her and around her, and she's just able to shoot up a spout of water. Yeah, lots of visual flair and effects.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening, her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers.
Woo, look at how awesome this is. So all of these different enemies here.
Yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells.
And it looks like you're going to have customizable outfits, because we're seeing a different cape here that she's wearing, a red one. And then we're also seeing that she's able to do the surfing thing, so there appears to be like several different types of traversal.
Powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse the sprawling landscapes.
Shoes.
The last remnants of Athia's populace soon looked to Frey as their only hope for confronting the Tantas, once benevolent matriarchs who now rule as maddened and evil sorceresses. Reluctant to help, but desperate to find a way back home, Frey sets off on a journey through this strange and dangerous land.
I love it.
The only safe haven in Athia is Sepal, where refugees have gathered to escape the mysterious corrupting force of the Break. Some of Athia's inhabitants will have quests to give or information to share. Others are willing to trade for valuable goods. And Frey may even find a small friend to act as a guide.
Oh, I love it.
At this point in Frey's journey, she has returned to Sepal from the wilds after finding a rare piece of Advaha ore. In the right hands, this ore may prove to be most useful.
Advaha ore, right?
You've seen this stuff before?
I've made armor out of it. For Tanta Sila, no less.
Really gorgeous
You
textures
made that
and
armor?
lighting.
Does that mean you can do something cool with this stuff?
I could, but I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
In Prenost,
Huh? Aren't there any in town?
I'll draw you a map and give you the key. You'll have to do the rest yourself.
Interesting.
If you can bring them back, and that's a big if, I'll make you something with that ore of yours.
Okay. Ooh, scary.
Outside the safety of Sepal, the only life Frey will encounter.
Oh, what's up here? Okay, getting some looks at the UI. So, lava boots? What's the perk of running with, you know, using these different things? You know, we sort of had the water surfboard, the golden shoes, and now we're seeing like essentially lava running here. We're also seeing what looks like healing stuff here in the bottom left corner.
Outside the safety of Sepal, the only life Frey will encounter.
And then now, we're seeing Genesis level 1, we're seeing Prime, we're seeing Shot. So we're seeing different things here, as well as grades and experience.
Are corrupted enemies
Okay, so we're able to cast this
looking to rip her limb from
crystal
limb.
to throw, and then wow.
Are corrupted enemies looking to.
And we're getting a glimpse here at, I guess, some of our various abilities. We've seen like the thorny plant life, we've seen rocks, we've seen water, we've seen lava and stuff like that. So places a magical trap in a spot of your choosing that explodes when stepped on, dealing area damage. Pressing the touchpad opens your spell list.
Rip her limb.
And then there was a brief look at Tendril. Sends an ivy whip snaking out around you that deals damage over the surrounding area and heals based on how much damage it does. So yeah, let's look closely at some of the attacks that she's utilizing.
The only life Frey will encounter are corrupted enemies looking to rip her limb from limb. Frey's combat spells make quick work of low-level enemies.
Kind of a
And her
takedown.
magic-enhanced parkour abilities turn this inhospitable land into her personal playground.
See, traversal looks fast and fun.
Treasure chests.
Look at that, and you're able to like point warp utilizing this spell here. Yeah, swapping your different abilities.
Treasure chests dot the landscapes and contain items used for crafting or trading with vendors back in
Craggrass.
Sepal. Mana is earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing pools around Athia. Collecting enough mana
Sort of a
allows
lava
Frey
whip.
to unlock new spells.
Whoa, major momentum. Okay, and then she
Frey to
created
unlock
sort of
new
a
spells.
water jump pad. Maybe to negate fall damage. Alright, and now you've got the scan your surroundings.
With the
Okay.
help of
And that pinpoints stuff on the map.
her golden companion cuff, Frey can scan belfries to reveal nearby points of interest before continuing her journey.
I like that as opposed to a mini
This is
map.
the place on Johidi's map, isn't it? Are you planning on retrieving her smithing gear?
Might as well while we're here. Besides, I want to know more about Scylla and Johidi.
Fusillade, Blast Slice, and Conflagration. So yeah, this looks like some sort of like ultimate right here. And we have some abilities that they're looking at here. Bombardier kicks enemies backward with a fiery force, triggering an explosion that damages foes over an area. So yeah, we're seeing that this entire circle here is relative to fire stuff, whereas the entire circle we looked at previously was, you know, seemed to be more like plant type stuff, or of the earth maybe. Let's put it that way. And then there's also the charge ability, forward rush with a magical shield that drives enemies back on impact. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, we're seeing a bubble of water there. Let's go back. This is all very quick. So this is called Orblet. Oblet. Pulse Start, Distortion, and Tempest. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be able to like quickly switch between some of these elements here. Okay, and she was able to essentially shatter this large bubble that's been cast. Really, really interesting and like very beautiful effects that we're seeing here. This just looks like a lot of fun. Mixing parkour with fast-paced magic combat, dodges and flips. Okay, right here we're seeing the pulse start and distortion in action here. Yeah, really cool.
Well, as ever, it seems we have a few things to attend to first.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Okay, and before she launches in the air in an awesome way, she picks up Prav's Magic. Let's see, the power, the former Tanta of Justice. Its wielder can command the forces of gravity and water. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're able to like tab between various stuff and look at the spell list, and it, you know, it's possible that we're
Yeah, it looks that.
Picking between these.
That way. Let's
The
break some
launches in the
heads.
air. And then she's able to cast a waterfall. Oh, and essentially a tornado of water. Hurricane, I guess. I don't know. Pretty cool. Yeah, really beautiful effects. Of course, this will probably look a little more gorgeous on your TV as opposed to like a YouTube video here. That's... Wow. Okay, let's see if we get a name for this. Yeah, I like that the enemies are wielding stuff. Inundation heightens the senses, improving the critical hit rate of Frey's spells. Oh, interesting. And then, yeah, brief flash here. Egray emits a watery barrier over a wide area, sending nearby enemies flying. So this is probably what we're witnessing right here. Massive. And then dropping water. I like that we're able to use all of these things. I guess that's why we're seeing her rapidly switch between a lot of this stuff in traversal. She used the water to like spout her up into the air and assess the situation and choose what spells to use on the enemies. And it looks like, so she has chain bolt, but she was able to like essentially shoot an arrow here or something. Blast out of her gauntlet. A little slash there. Oh, flames. Crucible. Bolt. Cataract. Wow. So first she casts water and then throws it. And then I guess you're able to either shatter it. Oh, okay. Wow. Absolutely.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
Damn, this stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of
Smithing
Odvar.
tools. Yeah, beautiful world here.
There is much to find in Athia, so exploring new locations before completing a quest is always worthwhile. A variety of rewards are waiting to be discovered
So
or
whipping,
unlocked,
point
including
whipping, jumping,
experience points,
surfing.
stat increases, bits of Athian lore, and new gear.
This thing just
Judicious. Cloak once beloved of Tantaprov. Protects the wearer from being dazed. Ooh, very
screams
interesting.
prov.
Why not?
Hooded cloak, different necklace here. You have the different colors of magic, and it looks like we're going to be improving the stats of those over time. Health, defense, stamina, and healing. Leveling. So yeah, this looks like a pretty solid RPG. And we've got several different cloaks of different colors and qualities. Very cool. Nice.
While Frey is mysteriously immune to the corrupting influence of the break,
Ejection.
nothing else in Athia can escape its grasp. Humans are turned into savage zombies, and worse, while animals are mutated into dangerous beasts.
Wow, so all the parkour, all that's taken into account while you're being graded for your combat skills. Secret Dart emits an electrical attack and arcs between any darts embedded in enemies.
Dangerous
Pulse Dart sends beams of light at any darts embedded in enemies that shoot right through them, dealing damage as they go.
beasts.
Fan Bolt. Bind. Oh, and then utilizing the roots here in sort of an ultimate attack here. Wow. That's so cool.
Pilgrims' refuges are hideaways located in every part of Athia, and it's always a good idea to seek them out. Here, Frey can craft healing drafts, upgrade gear, and get some much-needed rest.
Crafting and upgrading. Okay, you can add health and defense bonuses or or buff a certain type of magic. Flow effects lasting longer, speed increase, using various resources found in the world. Makes sense. Alright, so maybe you can have the gear you want visually with the perks you want.
Frey travels
crafting.
onward into the depths of corruption in Avoilette. The effects of the break are even more unmistakable here. And while Frey may be resistant to those effects, she will undoubtedly be pushed to her limits.
Yeah, I could see that. Compulsion, Tempest, and Pulse Dart. So yeah, the different colors of magic. Very interesting.
This place is insane.
Oh. Let's read up on some of these. It looks like there's a lot of different powers, a lot of different colors here that we're seeing used. So let's see. Compulsion summons multiple mines that float in the air and explode when enemies touch or attack them. Orb magic. Seeker Dart and Storm Dart. Emits electrical energy while charging, then unleashes a shockwave when released that will strike any darts embedded. That's so cool. Yeah, lots of AoE attacks here. Okay, we've read that one, a watery barrier. But then Oblette, an attack which forms an enormous ball of water in which the enemy is trapped. Oh, interesting. Striking the ball causes an area damage dealing explosion. So I wonder, like, freezing the ball, what does that do? Does, you know, applying different elements change things? Yeah, trap an enemy in there. And then attack.
Frey will encounter numerous points of interest in her travels. Many of these landmarks and locations have been corrupted or overrun with corrupted enemies, but they're always worth seeking out.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Yes, something seems to have drawn the
Monument
break
to
here.
Justice.
But I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
Oh, cool. Health +5.
That's enough exploring for now. It's about time for Frey to head back to Sepal and deliver the smithing tools to Johidi.
All done?
Alright. Oh. A necklace made from Vara ore from the formidable Johedi increases the effects of Sele's signature red magic. Interesting.
What the hell is this?
What did you expect? A full suit of armor? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
You just made a necklace,
I-
that's it?
It's cool, I just...
Like you to lump it. That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this beautiful, cruel land. And in her search for a way home, she discovers something worth fighting for.
Okay. I love the traversal, looks so fun. Oh wow, look at these creature designs. Wow. Yeah, definitely one of the big hype games coming. Yeah, that's Forspoken. So that's 10 minutes. January 24th. Oh my gosh, very soon. Luminous Productions and Square Enix.
Is that a cat?
It's a cat with wings that is invisible. Oh my gosh, with the PlayStation drip. Trigger happy nails, a necklace, and of course, a dope cloak for you to wear in the game, of course. Really hitting hard on that branding. I have to say, this looks really awesome. Everything we had seen so far was just, perspective stuff. It was like me just kind of theorizing. And I'm glad I'm kind of right about this. Like, there's various types of magic tied to these different colors. And these colors sort of emphasize different elements. And it looks like there's this massive open world and really fast and fun traversal. So, I mean, this is a game that's going to allow you to be that powerful mage that you've always dreamed of, but also, like, give you the freedom of movement that we've enjoyed in Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, just, like, really fast, like, superhero games, and, like, Crackdown, being able to jump real high and, run real fast and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's giving you the power trip here. So the chance to go to get pulled into another land and become this great hero, it's kind of this ultimate fantasy here with Forspoken. And the graphics look gorgeous, and it's sort of showcasing here the power of the PS5, what can be done with all these beautiful particle effects. So yeah, I gotta say, this is really cool. I can't wait to see more. Of course, utilizing the cat as a guide was a really interesting thing as well. Seems like they've got a lot of lore here as well to build up like a beautiful and interesting world here. So I'd certainly like to see more of that. Seems like a lot of the customization is also very meaningful. And it looks like we're going to be able to create our character and focus on the specific colors of magic that we might enjoy the most. So, really cool. Once again, very excited for this game. And if you want to see more coverage of this, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I will be playing Forspoken as soon as this releases. Very excited to check this out. It looks like a ton of fun, and it looks visually amazing. This has been Forspoken, and apparently it's coming January 24th. So we'll see you then. Take care.